What up? What up? What up? It is your boy Bionic, and it's story time. So today marks 4 years since the GM of in Raleigh almost got somebody killed. Let me go ahead and tell you the story. So I'm a manager at the club, right? And we do auditions. Anytime somebody wants to be an entertainer, we do auditions. At that point in time, it was people just came in, but the process changed later. So people come in, they fill out a form, show their ID, show their social, so we know that they're legit, of age, able to work in the U.S. or whatever. And then we bring them out, we take them upstairs, let them change, come out, do an audition, and then we decide whether we're going to keep them or not. Now, for those of y'all that have never been to this spot, you know that it is a mixed environment club. With that being said, that means that there should be certain standards that are upheld as far as look, as far as skill set, and those sorts of things, right? So I'm a little bit more of a tough judge when it comes to bringing people in, because I'm like, hey, look, we're trying to be upscale, so we need upscale people. This isn't like around the corner, after hours type, blah, blah, blah. We want upscale people. They tend to, spend more. They tend to give us less issues. So let's go ahead and try to make sure that we have people that these upscale people want to have, right? So this particular night, this one entertainer comes in. Now, it's funny too, because I've been in this business for a very, very long time. I've been in this business since about like 98, 99, somewhere in there. And a lot of people at this spot didn't know that. They never really asked me. They thought that this was my first experience dealing with this. And I was like, no, I've been doing this for years. So I have friends, associates, all that, in different areas, different clubs, doing different things. So I'd actually called in a friend of mine to audition as well. Like, hey, this might be a good opportunity for you. I'm over here now. You might want to come check it out. So she came in to audition, and this other girl comes in to audition. Now I look at this girl and I'm kind of like, I don't know. But she came in with two other girls. And I'm like, I don't know. But no judgment yet. Walk them upstairs, and I'm like, all right, cool. Now, the house mom, the process is supposed to be, house mom says, hey, I'm about to bring them down, puts them on stage, and sits back and waits until, the girls are supposed to do 2 songs, and then we make the decision. This particular house mom, impatient as hell. As soon as she comes down, she's running like, I'm standing right over here. I see everything that's going on. Runs to the back to get the GM. Like, because she wants to hurry up and go back upstairs, whatever her reason is. It's super impatient. The GM doesn't even let the people sit up to go up there for 2 songs. Like, he looks, all right, whatever. So my input is null and void because the GM trumps me. But I'm like, yeah, I'll take the one, which was my friend. The other one, nah. Like, she ain't cutting it. Nah, she's fine. Let her go. She's fine. Okay, whatever. Like, whatever. So tell both of them that they're good to go. Now I have to do the orientation process, right? Do their paperwork, give them the rundown, give them the rules of the club, rundown, cuts, splits, all this stuff, right? Financials, all that. Then I give them the tour. And then I'm like, hey, do you want to work tonight? Do you want to start on another night? Whatever. So this girl chooses to start that night. And my friend starts that night as well. So at that point, I'm back on the floor, keeping an eye on everything, whatever. At some point in time, this girl is yelling and crying loudly at a table by herself. I go over and I'm like, hey, excuse me. Can you come upstairs real quick? I'm just trying to get her off the floor because she is a major distraction, loud, and just, I don't know what's going on. I get her upstairs. I'm like, hey, what's going on? They stole my car. They stole my car. Da-da-da. Who stole your car? 2 girls that came in with me. They stole my car. Da-da-da. Now, mind you, I just saw these 2 girls. I know they're downstairs. I'm like, yo, they're still downstairs. They're still here. Nobody stole your car. Nah, they stole my car. Da-da-da. Bunch of explicitives, whatever. You get what I'm saying. She cussing a lot. I'm like, hey, chill out. I'm going to go down, see what's going on. I'll be back. I tell the house mom, hey, keep an eye on her. I'm going to check on the situation. I'll be right back. I go downstairs. As soon as I go downstairs, I lay eyes on the girls. I'm like, bet, they're still here. Let me go back upstairs and tell this girl. Don't you know? As soon as I get ready to turn around and walk upstairs, this girl has walked downstairs in her dancer gear, barefoot, beelining for the front door. Where's the house mom? House mom ain't chasing shit. House mom ain't trying to stop. I don't even know what she's doing. This girl beelines for the front door. So I'm trying to stop her. Hey, they're still here. Hey. Mind you, I told y'all in a previous video that we're hands off. We can't put hands on people. We can't grab people. We can't hold people. So I'm trying to do everything I can. I'm trying to get in front of her, kind of like, hey, everything's okay, blah, blah. She pushes me out the way, goes out the front door, walks to the parking lot in her dancer gear and barefoot. You can't be outside like this. Anyway, she beelines for the parking lot, walks all the way out to the parking lot, gets to the car, and collapses on the car. And I'm like, is this the car? Yes, it's the car. Okay, cool. So they didn't steal your car. I need you to come back inside. You can't be outside like this. I need you to get inside. This chick tells me, like, we're going back and forth. And she then tells me, as a man, you can't tell me what to do. At this point, I call the GM. Hey, look, I need you to come outside. I need you to handle this situation, yo. Because the girl that you said was okay ain't okay. He comes out. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, look, this is the situation. She said XYZ. I need you to address it. I walk away. I don't know what he said to her. He's over there for a few seconds. He walks up. He was like, call the police. It's whatever. Call the police. Okay. So I called one of my other guys. I'm like, hey, I need y'all to keep an eye on this situation. I got to go inside. I got to handle XYZ and figure this thing out, right? Now, at some point in time, the two girls she was with, now this is all was told to me. I didn't witness this. The two girls she was with come outside. These girls get to arguing. Almost get to throwing blows and fighting. So now my guys are calling more guys out to try to control that situation. While they're trying to control that situation, all three girls start turning on my guys. One of the guys gets smacked up a couple of times, and one of the guys gets spit on. Police have been contacted multiple times. Police have not shown up. I tell all the guys, hey, bump it. Just come on inside. Police should be on their way. Let them do whatever they're doing. XYZ, boom, boom, boom. The guys all come back inside. The girl then proceeds to walk back towards the front. We're like, hey, you can't come back in. Now, granted, I know her stuff is still upstairs, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, hey, can't come back in. I'm trying to wait till the police get here to address things. One of the girls that was working in the office, just trying to help. She's out there. She's like, hey, maybe a woman's voice, especially being she's like, as a man, you can't tell me XYZ. House mom ain't nowhere around to try to help. She winds up coming to the front door, and she's like, hey, is there something I can help you with? Like, is there a situation? Like, do you want me to call your emergency contact? Because she's already done her paperwork. She's processed her paperwork. So she knows everything that's on there. She's like, hey, would you like me to contact your emergency contact? I think it's your mom. And the girl's like, spazzes out on her, goes to swing on her. My door guy at the time kind of like gives her a stiff arm to try to separate her so she doesn't hit our office person. The girl staggers back, falls on the ground on her butt, immediately says, F all this, I'm going to go to the car and I'm going to shoot everybody. At that point in time, I'm like, everybody get inside, lock the door. She goes back out to the parking lot. Now, I'm thinking like, okay, I don't know this girl. I don't know if she's just talking or she's real. But I know where the car is. I'm not about to follow her to the car, but I know where I can see what's going on. I fly through the building, get to one of the side doors, crack the door open. I got eyes directly on her car. I see her get to the car, and I see her reach in, open the door, reach in. I see her do one of these numbers, and then start walking back towards the front door. Hand down by her leg, opposite hand. I radio like, hey, get everybody inside, lock the doors. She does have a gun. We have a valet. The valet is in his own personal vehicle. Now, everybody gets inside. Valet is in his car. Find out later she had let off a shot at the valet's vehicle because they found a bullet casing in his tire, wheel well, something like that. The girl gets to the front door, tries to open the door. The doors are locked. She shoots out the front door. As she realizes, I guess, that she's barefoot and all the glass and stuff, so she can't, like, walk on glass, her friends pull the car around. As they pull the car around, she jumps in the car, and they're about to peel out. As they're about to peel out, the police show up and cut them off, and the girl winds up getting arrested. Now, guess who got to do all the paperwork for that? I didn't want this girl there in the first place. I got to talk to the police, tell them what happened. I got to put in paperwork to corporate. And, everybody's like, well, how much did she have to drink? Blah, blah, blah. Nobody served this girl anything to drink. Nobody knows what was going on with this girl. But the GM is like, yo, why was the office person outside in the first place? She didn't need to be out there acting like she incited something. Dude, where the hell were you at? You didn't help with anything. And if you would have just let me address things and handle things how I want to handle things, this girl wouldn't even be here in the first place. This girl did not look like she needed to be working at our spot. But he's just so, hey, I just want people here so he just wants bodies. And so, yeah, like he almost got somebody killed that night. And won't take any responsibility for it. And yeah, that's that story. Now, the narrative is that an employee got arrested. She wasn't an employee. She was a contractor. Wildest thing about it was my friend that I brought in to dance or to, be an entertainer contract. Her first stage set happened as all this is going on, as I'm literally running through to get an eye on the parking lot to see what the heck is going on. So when the shooting happens, and we wind up hitting the active shooter thing, and the lights come up and all this other stuff, she's just now getting on stage for the first time, and it's like, what the heck is going on? Man, I got stories on stories on stories, and certain people have been like, hey, we want to know what happened with this, and we want to know what happened with that. I'll start talking about a few things here and there, and how the GM is pretty much allowing the madhouse of things and won't allow certain things, and I'll talk about it. I will talk about it, because he don't need to be there. He does not need to be there. He don't care. He don't care about the safety of people. He don't care about the nature of the business. He don't care about keeping, certain standards. He don't care. But y'all know the deal. AY Lee Music, solo.to/AY Lee Music. Get the music, like, share, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later. All right? Peace.